Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ba'd. We're continuing on the chapter on باب تحريم لعن إنسان بعينه أو دابة. It's the chapter on the prohibition of cursing a person specifically or an animal. So وعن عمران بن الحسين رضي الله عنهما قال, the Messenger of Allah, actually no, Imran ibn Hussein, he said, بينما رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في بعض أسفاره. There's one time we were traveling with the Messenger of Allah, and he was there. وامرأة من الأنصار على ناقة. There was a woman from the Ansar riding on a camel. Now the Ansar are the people of Medina who accepted Islam. They're called the Ansar because they're helpers, because they helped the people of Mecca, the Muslims of Mecca, when they migrated over there. So he's describing the situation. They're traveling somewhere, there was a woman, and she was riding on a camel. فضجرت فلعنتها فسمع ذلك رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. So something happened with the camel, it wasn't moving. There's another narration of the hadith which explains that she was trying to get it to move out of the way, and it wouldn't move. You know, sometimes an animal trying to get it to move, it just doesn't. In a bad mood. Some humans are like this too. Can you please move? It's not going to move. When it comes to animal, you expect a little bit more, quick obedience. It didn't move, so she cursed it. And last week we talked about what a curse means. It's in English, it's the D word, but it also linguistically means to take somebody away from the rahmah of Allah. It's like the opposite of saying, may Allah bless you. So, may Allah not bless you. In fact, may Allah do the opposite of blessing you. That's what it means to curse somebody. So she cursed the animal. So the Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was there and he heard her cursing the animal. So what did he say? فَقَالَ خُذُوا مَا عَلَيْهَا وَدَعُوهَا فَإِنَّهَا مَلْعُونَةٌ. She said, he said that it was a she camel. He said, that camel, remove everything that's on it, because camels they carry you and they carry your load, transportation, right? Like a big truck or a van or something. So he said, remove all the stuff that's on the camel and let the camel go because it's cursed. So I'll leave this other part out, but this is Rawah Muslim. This hadith is in Sahih Muslim. So what is the Messenger of Allah trying to say actually? Does he really believe that if you curse a camel, it should not be with you anymore? So this camel is intrinsically cursed and we need to get rid of it. Obviously that's not what he was saying. What he was saying, he was trying to teach the woman a lesson, and he was trying to teach everyone else a lesson. This idea of cursing things, cursing people, cursing animals, cursing, your phone if it's not turning on, cursing your computer. People do this all the time. This is a horrible habit. And he says, one way to explain to you why you should get rid of this habit and why you shouldn't be cursing things, he said, there's another narration of this same hadith in Muslim, describes the situation slightly differently. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, this animal is now cursed. It shouldn't be in our company. Cursed people shouldn't be in our company. Because remember, cursing somebody means like go to hell, or the D word. So usually you say, in our gathering, we would like to have this person. This is a blessed person. We would love to have a blessed person in our gathering. But you don't want to have cursed people in your gathering. You say, this camel, since now that you've cursed it, it shouldn't be among us. Let's get rid of it. Let's get out of here. And now obviously this is going to create a massive burden for the woman. Because it's carrying her load. Who's going to carry this load now? The camel was doing great. It had little malfunction, right? It wasn't moving. It happens sometimes. But if you get so exaggeratedly upset and you start having this behavior, the Messenger of Allah is like, yeah, you don't like the camel? You got a problem? Now it's cursed? We should just get rid of it. Go ahead and get rid of it. And that's really the attitude that we should have of always, appreciating the things we have and not exaggerated reactions are very problematic. This happens to people all the time. I think all of us are a little bit guilty of it sometimes. We're driving down the street, driving on the freeway or something like that. Something happens with your car. Oh, curse you car, this ridiculous car, and I hate this car, these models, and they're this, and they don't make cars like they used to, and you just start going off on, it's an exaggeration. It's all the frustration maybe built up when something happened with you and your spouse, or you and your kids, or boss yelled at you at work or something, and you let your frustration out on everything. You let it out on your car, you let it out on your microphone, it's not working, and you start throwing the microphone on the floor. The Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he's trying to teach us, don't do that. Don't even do it to an animal. Look, animal doesn't understand anything. You're sitting there screaming and you're yelling and you're getting mad, the animal's looking at you. If you can understand something, by looking at you, what's wrong with these people? We don't even behave like this. We have our days, but not like this. So, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among the people who are in control of their reactions and their responses. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among the people who send more blessings. And may Allah prevent us from sending curses. Ameen. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.